Hi! Hope my sisters all enjoy that video, and hope that inspires you to fight back against chauvinism. We can't take it anymore, sisters. It's time for people with brilliant minds, loving hearts, and fiery loins to unite against chauvinism. This is the quality of females. You find very few, if any, men with those qualities. How many women have had their hearts broken looking for men who could share their brilliant minds and their loving hearts? Let me share a poem with you that I think expresses very deeply my feelings and the feelings of the goddess in general about the terrible period of patriarchy that we've been gone through for several thousand years. It's called To Screw Us Over. To screw us over, they will all try. To get into our pants, they will always lie. By economic discrimination, our bodies, they do buy. They know we hate them, but they're too stupid to understand why. They're a bunch of unendowed, low-income idiots, and I hope they all die, gloomy sisters. See, this and other of my poems, which are uncensored and unedited, please check out www.thecoolcat.net. Look under Friends. You will find these poems, as well as an unedited version of my song, which you heard here, Gurry Fun. Please do this. The more contact we have together, the greater we can grow in love and hip in lovingness. This is what life is about. Sisters coming together in hipness and lovingness. Now I want to turn you beautiful ladies on to some of my movie previews, because this is also an aspect I'm developing of myself, a movie star over the last several years. I'm sure you will enjoy it. I also want to give my appreciation to my good friend Gigi, who is producer of this thing. My darling Gigi, I met her 12 years ago. She had recently got married, had a small child. She had only had sex with 5 men at that point in time. She was in her early 20s. It was so sad. She'd never even had Gurry Fun. I introduced her to Gurry Fun, group sex, and the whole getting around scene, you know? She's come a long way. Now, Gigi, you've done a wonderful job producing this thing. So right now, I'm going to turn you on to this movie previews. I hope you enjoy it, seeing it, as much as I enjoyed making it for you, my darlings. Be hip and loving.
First, there was fun on the farm with Sarah. All animals, all positions. Then came the cult classic, Sarah Does Seattle. And who could forget Sarah in her starring role in Memoirs of a Hip and Loving Lady?
American woman, stay away.
Oh, that felt so good, Sarah. Now, what could I do for you, beautiful senorita?
Excuse me, Rico.
Well, tonight, watch Sarah make her transition from porno queen to the big screen in her first starring role in the feature film, Cuts Like a Knife, the Lorena Bobbitt story.
Now it cuts like a knife.
Hello, my darlings. Glad to have you back. I certainly hope you enjoyed my movie previews. I hope you try to look for them and check them out. Because in all my movie previews, I try to come from me to my sisters. When you see me doing something that's brilliant, don't feel envious. I have no ability to other women don't have. We're all the goddess. I was just lucky to have a mother who encouraged me to break free of patriarchy at a very, very early age. For that, I am eternally grateful. wonderful, wonderful lady, my mother. Anyway, as I was trying to explain to you, what I was sharing with you, I'm not trying to explain, I'm not putting myself on a pedestal, but just sharing our lives and our interactions with one another, and the unfortunate interaction we too often had with men. And I believe in order to grow, we must learn to separate men from our natural tendency to love. We must hold it back. As my mother used to say, Sarah, you're a very loving child. You have a very loving heart. But you've got to learn to curb that heart when you deal with men. There's two aspects of men that have a strong appeal to me. I'm strongly have a strong interest in any men with huge amounts of money. I also am quite interested in men who are very, very large penises. But in order to grow and bring these things into reality, we've got to be able to cut off the money bag and the large penis of the person. We can use the money bag, we can use the penis, but do not have any undue compassion or affection for the person behind it, because it only breaks your heart. You know, this was a book I wrote a number of years ago, but I believe it's extremely valuable to any woman today. It's a book I wrote to my sisters called How to Dominate and Manipulate Your Man. So I encourage you to send emails to www.CoolNetCat. Your friend Sarah Smith. We can make some. I'd love to sell you that book. It's a wonderful, wonderful book. Also, I've got a new book that's coming out too. I haven't completed it totally. I've got it mostly written. And it's called Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. My strap-ons in Uranus. You know, you've been loving. Anyways, I was give you a hunch about my sexual preferences. I've been developing my sexual skills, my sexual interactions since childhood, and did not let patriarchy repress me. I've had sex with thousands of people, men and women. But over the time, the superiority of women in terms of their character, their sensitivity, and their intelligence is impressive. So as I'll tell you, I've got one more as I matured. I use men for their big money bags if they have them, for their large penises if they have them. And men who don't have a lot of money or large penises, I try to tell them to shut off, you know? When I'm able to share love, I have to share it with other females, because we all have brilliant minds, loving hearts, and sensitivity. And so anyway, this song, I think you've already heard it, Very, Very Fun. You can hear the whole uncensored version at the website www.thecoolcat.net. Under Friends, click on Sarah Smith. Also, there will be a video coming out very soon, and with this song will be backed up by various video backup stuff, you know. I'm sure you all enjoy it, and I'm hoping that more and more we can grow together in sisterhood, become more and more part of the goddess. So please, now that I have this show, please remember to tune in every week. Channel 17, 9:30. You can see me, and I can communicate myself to you. If there's anybody you can really trust in this world, it's me, Sarah Smith. So until next week, all my love to my sisters. And you chauvinists, if you get it our way, we'll kick you in the heart of chauvinism, you know? I love you, my sisters. Be hip and loving.
He's the cool cat. That's where it's at.
Hey, I'm Cool Cat. Coolsville, man. Coolsville's not a state. It's a state of mind, man. These are poems from past lives of fools. Before I got cool and freed myself from my rule. Now the system has one less machine tool. Run, man!
Put my way on you. It's called How a Hoe Do a Fool. How a hoe do a fool. This comes natural to him. They don't need any special lessons in school. Having some lovesick idiot eating out of the palm of their hands makes a lot of women feel real cool. But creating heartbreak and havoc, Mother Nature gave them one hell of a powerful damn tool. Groovy man. Pour one away on you cat chicky babies. It's called Arab guys. Arab guys make their wives wear veils on their face. Arab guys have devised an elaborate system to keep women in their place. Arab guys, they get tired of their wife. They say, I divorce thee 7 times. She's out of the place. Arab guys, they don't get dragged into divorce court, lose most of their property and future earnings, have it all turned into a federal case. Groovy man. The poem on the way on you cat chicky babies. It's called Blow My Mind. I want to blow my mind. I want to leave the past behind. I want to see some good karma start to unwind. I want to believe that happiness is something I can find. Groovy man. Pull my way on you cat chicky babies. It's called Witches Got Burned. Because they were goddess worshippers, witches got burned. Because the mafia felt very strongly that goddess worship would certainly result in traditional family values being radically overturned. Groovy man.
Yeah, I guess we got a kind of an idea of what women want and what women like. Well, what do you say we go back to karaoke and see if we can't put what we learned from Sarah Smith to good use of getting us laid. We're gonna get late. We're gonna get late. We're gonna get late.
We're gonna get late. We're gonna get late. We're gonna get late. We're gonna get late.
We're gonna get late.
And so, as our heroes ride their bikes off into the sunset, the day comes to an end, and so does this week's episode of The GEEKMEN. Be sure and tune in next week for another episode of the never-ending saga of The GEEKMEN.
This is the story of boy GEEKMEN, the oldest virgin known to man. He has a job mowing people's yards, but he has a bigger and better plan. He wants to be a famous singer, a big star of the silver screen. Hot tubs full of naked women is the life that boy dreams. So hop on board, you're invited for the ride, as Boyd sets out on his quest with Winston by his side. This is the story of Boyd GEEKMEN, a lovable nerd that can't get laid. Maybe this time he'll get lucky, so let's get the program on.